All right, welcome back. So let's have a look at TSLA, Tesla. Crazy move today, 8% or so. And for the last 3 days, especially after election, this stock is up 30+% in about 3 days, 4 trading sessions, 3 trading sessions. So what I'm watching for this stock, is it going to keep continuing? And also, Tesla, welcome back to $1 trillion market cap club, which is now officially we have Tesla, TSM, 1 trillion, Meta, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia. So Tesla right back into 1 trillion, and a lot of people all are betting that this year this stock can go right back up to its all-time highs. So let's have a look. What's the probability and what I'm watching in terms of levels for TSLA? It's going to be a very quick one. We're not going to talk too much about this name, but purely price levels. So I don't remember when I was talking about this one, but I was looking at this downtrend right here, which was a clear downtrend for TSLA. And we did get back above it, failed, get back above, tested, and clearly now there's no question about Tesla being out of the woods, and at the moment momentum is to the upside. But doesn't mean that you have to be basically betting the farm that the stock is going to keep going up and up and up. No, I don't think so. Even today, like closer to the end of the day, a lot of people took profit, but here's what I'm watching. So yes, we have all-time high print of $414 levels. So if you're somebody who's saying that this stock is going to go all the way to $400 levels, let's say by December 31st, how much of a move is it from here, wherever we close today, 322, all the way, let's say, to 400 or something? That's 23% move. So I'm going to just take a look at the option activity. So what is the probability of Tesla moving? I mean, especially we have already moved 30% in about 3 days. What is the probability that it's going to keep doing? I mean, of course, it's going to take some break. It might spend some time consolidating above this $300 levels and then make a move. But I don't believe that this is going to be straight shot to 400. So basically 23%. So you are saying that $1 trillion stock will go up another 200 billion in a matter of what? So if it's November 8th, November, December, so in less than 2 months. Well, let's take a look at option activity, because I like to think of probabilities, and when I trade, I just go by that. So we don't have December 31st expiration for the option activity, but we have December 27th, right? So, or if you want to be safe, you can even take a look at January 17th, 2025. And for that expiration date, option market is implying that Tesla can move around $68. That would put the stock around, if you say $70, $390. So that's what it's implying, plus or minus that much. But if you come to this expiration and take a look at that $400 strike price and say it's at the moment trading at $10, that contract, pretty pricey, expensive, and today it 15,000 contracts traded. And if you take a look at this contract and take a look at the probability of that strike price being in the money, it's 17%. That's how I look at it, basically. So what is the probability of Tesla being at $400 come January 17th, 2025? 17%. And anytime I'm placing a trade, that's how much of a hope I have, expectation. I mean, not a hope, but that's my expectation. 17%. As price moves, of course, it's going to move with it. And of course, this stock, I mean, I know people who purely trade Tesla, only Tesla as a day trade. They don't look at any other ticker symbols. They just trade Tesla in and out options. So that's why, I mean, yes, in terms of day trading, you can make money in any stock. But in terms of like swing trading and let's say buying a position and holding it for a couple months and trading the wave momentum, you don't want to overpay and you don't want to pay top price, especially when stock has already gone up 30% in a matter of 3 days. So this is that contract that I'm talking about for January. You can see like crazy amount of contracts exchange hands. In the morning it was around like $5. It went up to $14. That's why a lot of people day trade these contracts, because it's highly leveraged, right? Option, highly liquid. There's volume if you want to go in and out, and they just go in and out, and they don't hold. I mean, there are people who do that with like very long in the money contracts, but my point is these contracts will become cheaper once Tesla goes back to its range. What is Tesla's range? Well, so far for the past, of course, these last 3 days messed it up a little bit, but Tesla's range was up or down $10, average true range. That's what it's called. But despite all these moves that we have, if we just average out, Tesla has $14 average, basically average true range right here, right now. And what I'm saying that it's going to go back to wherever it was, like $8 or something like that. And implied volatility is going to come down. So technically what I'm looking for is, yeah, we did gap, pretty big gap. You can remember if you watched this move right here, when Tesla jumped after earnings, pretty big, and then JPM came out and they're like, I think you should fade this move, and Tesla pulled back like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, all the way basically before election. It pulled back like 11% or so. Didn't fill the gap, but the point is, it can do the same thing. It can just chop. It doesn't have to come down. It doesn't have to come down at all. It can just stay here. Just be in a range bound, because next week is pretty big option expiration. And imagine off of these 3-4 days of highly volatile move in Tesla, highly outside of the range move, a lot of banks, institutions, hedge funds, big guys, big money, they sold the heck out of puts and they sold the heck out of calls, and they're going to capitalize on that one. Just like when it happens with Nvidia, what I kept talking about, like it's been a cash cow. Same thing. Before Nvidia came to the market, I mean became mainstream, Tesla was the cash cow. And there are still those algos milking this name. Every time it pops crazy, they will. So I'm talking about this sort of a action. Moves up crazy. It doesn't have to come down, okay? But it just does this. You see this? It will just move like this until option expiration. As soon as an option expires monthly, and then you're going to get your move. So that's a sort of a move I'm looking for. And in terms of upside, if you think that, hey, it's going to keep going, and my time horizon in a couple of months, it's going to hit that, well, I gave you the number. That's what option market is implying. So it's implying that it's going to move 68 points by January 17th, and probability of Tesla being at $400 levels, 17%. So this is not a financial advice, purely for educational entertainment purposes only. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.